All right, hello there. So this is going to be a little tutorial on how to create an assignment. So there's a few steps here. I'll try to go as slowly as possible. So this is what you would see from your computer when you get onto your class. And what you want to do is click on classwork right here. That's next to stream. Click on classwork. And right here is where you're able to create new content for your class. And these are old, previous assignments you may have posted will be underneath. So you click create, and then here's your menu bar for the different types of assignments you could create for your students. What I've been doing is just simply clicking on the first one for assignment, and then it will bring you here. Okay. Now here's where you would put your title for the assignment number 1, or however you're going to organize your assignments. And then here is simple instructions you could put: read article and answer questions. All right, so you're going to want to put those for each assignment you create. And then what you would want to do to keep it organized right here on the right side where topic is, you're going to want to drop that down. Right, you just click on it. Right? You could click on the arrow, or you could click on this entire bar itself, and you could attach it to assignments here. These bottom two are topics that I've already created, so you could just attach it to one. Or if this is like a new type of assignment separate from those, you could always create a topic each time you create a new assignment. All right, and then obviously here you have the due date if you want it to be time sensitive. So now here's a couple of things we could do with these assignments. One, right here where you click create, you press create, and if you want them to do a questionnaire with responses, you click right here, this first tab, docs, and that will load. You let it load, and it will bring you right to the document where you would write your questions and give them space to provide responses. So let's just give an example. So if you label it however you want to label it, questionnaire about the American Revolution. Let's just say that's what the first one, this is what you're going to want to title this assignment. All right, so let's say you want to do question 1. What year did the revolution begin? Okay, so right now you just press enter, right? And there's a few different ways you could do this. So what I would do, suggestion, is type your second questions, right? Who was involved with the revolution? Obviously, this is just to put it. So now, in between these two questions, right? So you go back to the first one, like I did here. Go back, click next to the question mark, press enter. I pressed enter or return, depends on your computer you're using. And what I would do is I would just backspace, right? So that you're in the beginning margin. And then I would take my mouse, and over here where it says insert right here, and click insert, I come down to table and I don't press anything. That pops up on its own. All right, and depending on how many responses you want or the different types of responses, me generally for this kind of question, I would just click one cell. Boom. Right? And you could give your instruction to your students, type your response here. Okay, and then if you want to give them a little space, but really, if the response is long, the box will get bigger, however much space they need. So that's the first one. And then let's say if you want to go to the next one, same thing. Insert table, one cell, and type your response here. These are the directives that I've given my students when I create my assignments, just for the simplicity of it. And then let's say, look, okay, so now how are you going to continue with your next question if you've done that? What I've done in the past is go back to one of the questions, press enter, you type your third question here, and if you want space again for the second question, you just do what I did for the first one. Now, if you don't want to just keep inserting new boxes, type your responses here, what I do is I click the first box and I highlight the entire box and I right click, right? I copy, okay? So that for this next one, I come back down to question 2, press enter again, make sure you erase the numbers. And then for a Mac or PC, I hold down Command V or Control V to paste, so that each question that I create, I could just keep pasting a text box for them to put their response, so I don't have to continuously insert a box over and over again. Okay, so you gotta love the copy and paste ability. And remember, my number one thing to keep myself organized and all of my materials organized, you see here next to the Docs Home icon where it says Untitled Document, you're always going to want to put a title. So since I already put a title, I just click in that box and the title that I created already is there for the title. Okay. And then you do your adjustments, you finish this assignment, and you don't have to click save because it's already automatically saving each time you make a change. So let's say you are done and you're happy with this, this assignment. You can close it up here, right? This is this assignment. You could actually close it and it will be saved. And oh, look, but it says untitled here. That's because you haven't posted it yet. So don't worry about that. What you want to do is right here, click down and you want to make a copy for each student. Okay, that's going to really be beneficial because each student is going to get their own copy of that document and they're going to put their responses, and so that not 20 students are commenting on the same document. Okay, so now that's the questionnaire part. So now let's say if you have a reading that goes with this and it's already in, it has to be in your drive, Google Drive, or a USB that you're using, or else you can't assign a reading to this assignment. But for that part, I would click add right here. Now, let's say if you have it in the Google Drive, you click on Google Drive, but that's if you've created it or uploaded it to your DOE Google Drive. And see, these are some of the assignments that I created. So you would click onto that assignment. Now you could click and then press add, or you could actually double click the assignment and it's there. Okay. So